All right, fellas, I've got your back, right? Okay, I don't want you to face the consequences of forgetting Valentine's Day, so a heads up, we're just 10 days away.
That's
it's 10
right.
days away from today.
That's right. Today is the 4th. You don't have to dip into your savings account just to have a memorable night with your sweetheart. Bravo Cucina Italiana shows us that.
Here today, General Manager Steve Campbell and Assistant Manager Kristen Kruger.
Nice
Good
to see you,
guys.
Kristen.
Hey,
Steve,
it's good to be here.
I know, we're used to being in your house. It's
I
nice
know.
to have
It's
you
a
ours.
little interesting today.
Yeah,
So.
2 weeks ago, and we were in, and you got a great bar menu.
That's right.
And I always order off the bar menu when you sit in the bar.
Well,
Sometimes we'll go to the Funny Bone and then stop over.
Yeah.
You've added some items to that bar menu, though.
We
right? Talk about
absolutely
that.
have. We actually changed our entire happy hour system, so now we have a tiered system. It's $4, $5, and $6. So it brings a lot more value back to the guest, and also a lot bigger portions and some new bar items. So.
It's an incredible value, and it allows you to sample a lot of things because you're not spending $10 a piece on it. It's $4 here or there, and by the end of the night, you're like, you're stuffed, you know?
Oh, absolutely, and there's always room for takeout.
And we'll talk about that in terms of dessert and Valentine's Day. What about drinks? Anything new there on the menu?
Well, actually, what we're featuring here today is our Black Raspberry Cosmo. We're just going to make it quick for you. It's something easy that people can make at home.
Beautiful.
So it's just going to be an ounce and a half of, we have Sobieski citron.
Right. No measurements needed. It's
No,
all in your head.
you know what? If you're really just sitting there at home, you can put 2 ounces of Sobieski citron.
There you go.
Half an ounce of black
You don't have
raspberry.
to worry about the ride.
Half an ounce of simple syrup. Half an ounce of lime juice and cranberry.
Wow, this is
That's a
simple,
nice little
right?
It's
Concoction.
super easy. You can do it at home.
Can guys have this one too? Because some of those drinks, women will
Oh,
order, but guys,
absolutely.
you know.
We have a lot of guys that come in and order this.
I'm not afraid of the Cosmo.
And then if you don't want the Cosmo, we also have like just a regular dirty martini as well. So.
Mike, do you want to sample that one?
Why not? Yeah.
It looks
See how my
beautiful.
bartending skills are.
I like this. How is it? Delicious. I love the sangria, by the way.
It's great.
Yeah.
Steve,
A nice start in the morning.
It's good.
That's
great.
What do you have over there,
I'm
Steve?
going to do a little bar menu off of our bar menu. Pork sliders.
Yep, I've had these too.
Oh, we had the pork sliders. Yeah, the pork sliders are good.
That's funny.
I did modify things a little bit instead of standing here waiting for us to toast the
You got a head
bread.
start?
I got a head start, so we're going to quickly just go over it. Very simple dish. We use a little red onion mayonnaise.
Yes, it's so good.
So,
But it's not, I don't know, mayonnaise and I have a strange relationship. I don't like too much of it. And this, the way you flavored it and the way you build these sliders, I really enjoyed it.
And you're not putting a lot of mayonnaise on there.
no, it's really a very,
very light.
light coating.
Yeah.
Then next, of course, we'll cut off pulled pork. And
Now, how's that pulled pork made? Is it smoked? How did you make that? How did you prepare that?
it basically it's a smoked pulled pork, and it comes to us.
And it's so
Ready to
tender.
go. But it's very
It is
tender.
buttery.
One of the great things that we do with our company is we search a lot of vendors, a lot of places.
Yes.
So we get just the finest quality of meats.
You know, that's so true about what you do at Bravo in general, right? You have your chefs in the kitchen. It's all about quality. And dining there, you notice it from start to finish, I think.
We do everything from scratch, so it's not
Yeah.
it's not a box setup. So
Yeah.
which is huge because that allows us to take food. And if you have special needs, special allergies, special anything to do, we are able to cater those dishes to your needs.
Right, if you want a Diablo sauce, let's say, on any dish on the menu, you could do that, as my husband does.
I can tell you've frequented. You've done the menu pretty well.
She's been there a couple
I
times.
do like it, you know that.
Let's talk about this tiered. It's the tiered.
Yeah, you mentioned-
you get the Bravo experience. It's affordable.
Right, the 4, 5, and 6.
Correct.
So where do the sliders fit in on that tiered menu?
This is part of the $5.
The $5. And then some drinks that also fit into that too?
Yes, we have anything from Peroni at our $4 price point to an Italian lemonade. You're moving on to your $5 price point where we go into our martinis. $6, you have mojitos. You actually have a Maker's Mark Manhattan, which for $6 you're not going to find anywhere in town.
Yeah.
I was telling these gentlemen out there they got to start thinking about Valentine's Day because we're 10 days away. Is there still room to make reservations?
We do still have some time spots available. It is very popular this time of year to find that Italian, that romantic setting, which will be covered with roses and red linens everywhere.
And the ambiance there, it's the lighting, it's the way it's the design of the place, right? Just adds to
Very
that.
open, very romantic, very You know, it's just a great setting.
It's like Valentine's Day all year long.
There we go. I love it. I love that idea.
is.
And I read something about guests getting a gift to use on their next visit. So what's the story there, Kristen?
It's kind of just our little thank you for guests coming in and spending Valentine's Day with us. So we're actually going to give them a $10 to come back and visit us again. So it's just kind of our little thank you.
Yeah,
for
okay.
Let's
Dessert.
move on down. Right here, we got to the dessert.
I don't want to cut you off, but I really want to eat.
Now we're going to go down to the desserts. So what's this right here?
That's actually going to be our specific cheesecake that's made for us from Carnegie Deli in New York. So we caramelize the top just like a creme brulee, and it actually has a vanilla creme anglaise underneath that, a fresh strawberry, and of course some powdered sugar.
So you're talking about the layers. Yeah.
My goodness.
It's caramelized on the side.
On the top.
Yeah,
You see the kind of the brownish part on the top? That's the
Yeah,
caramelization.
right. And then what do we have here?
And
Another
this
one
is
of
the
your
torta di
desserts.
chocolate. It's actually going to be a warm chocolate cake with a hot fudge center, topped off with vanilla bean gelato, a little bit of a chocolate drizzle, and of course the vanilla creme anglaise that
Oh
also
my
comes
gosh,
with the cheesecake.
that dessert tray that comes to the table at the end of a meal, I mean, you've already knocked it out of the park. And then when you see those desserts coming,
Sometimes when you go to Bravo, you get a little full.
Right.
You don't have room for dessert. So a
Exactly.
great thing to do is order the dessert anyway, box it up, and take it home.
Take
you
it
guys
to
accommodate
go.
for that.
You're sitting
Take
at
2 bites
home,
and
you're
go
watching
Right.
replays of Matlock, you're like, definitely should have gotten that cheesecake together.
That's right.
I like your speed over
That's
there,
exactly what
Kristen.
I watch on a Saturday night.
Yeah, so this is Bravo's website, and the full menu is listed there. You can also check out some of the bar items. All of that is listed there on the website. So maybe you're not like us to where you're there all the time. We get it. You can sort of familiarize yourself with Bravo Cucina Italiana online, and then swing by Village Point. So a few spots still available for Valentine's Day. Otherwise, every night it's so delicious. The phone number is 289-5500, and that site again is bravoitalian.com. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Kristen.
Thanks
Nice
for
to have you
having
here,
us.
Steve. Great to see you.
We're missing some forks.
I know, we'll get to
We'll
it.
we'll definitely
Okay,
do
we'll get
some.
some forks.
Use your pinchers.
Thanks for coming. All right, so take it from me, you should always listen to your wife, and one of our next guests did, and that's how he landed at the Spinal Balance Health Center.
Yeah, we'll learn about the treatment that did what ibuprofen couldn't next.